Welcome back. The University of North Dakota volleyball team is headed back to the big dance after winning their second straight Big Sky volleyball tournament title this past weekend. For all the details on the Fighting Hawks' triumph in Sacramento, here's Alex Heinert with UND head coach Mark Pryor.
Thanks, Kelly. Well, Mark Pryor, you said all year you just had to be good for that 1 week in November. Your team was that and more out in Sacramento. Congratulations on another Big Sky Tournament championship.
Thanks. It was fun, and it was kind of what we talked about. Hey, let's just be good for 3 days.
Yeah, and you were.
Yeah.
We're going to talk about those 3 days now. Yeah. Starting back on Thursday, and really Thursday, Friday, a couple of 3-1 wins for you over Weber State and Idaho. 2 different games, though, to go about it. Just talk about those two.
You know, when you look at like the top 4 teams in the bracket, those 4 were the biggest, most physical teams. So we knew it was going to be a very different type of game against Weber State and Idaho. Lots of big, massive swings, not a lot of long rallies. So we were able to kind of just really control that. And if you look at really all of the sets that we lost the entire weekend, it was either 23-25, 24-26. There was only one of those sets that we were really not really in it, and that was the 3rd set against Sac State.
Big 3-1 win in the semifinals to give you a rematch with Sac State. Much anticipated. Everybody kind of maybe expected you two to meet back up again on their home floor. You took the first set, they take the second two. You said, though, after the match, the team really rediscovered their identity between sets 3 and 4. Talk about that.
Well, you know, we really gave away the second set. We had way too many errors, and we could have taken it. You know, it's just one of those things that way too much to give away against a good team. The 3rd set, for whatever reason, we were bad, and not just bad as far as level of play, but with kind of how we were treating each other. The moment was getting really big. There was some tension there. Before the 4th set, I'm walking over, and there's some things I wanted to address. I'm like, there's this, there's this, there's this. And as I walk over, I'm going through that in my mind, I hear Julia Kazarowska, who's really going off. And she's like, I have given up 2 ACLs for this program, and we are not going to have this. And there was some stuff that I was like, she used that word as a verb? Whoa, you know. I mean, it was, let's just say that it was very colorful. She says her piece, and there's like 12 seconds left before the match gets ready to get going again. And I just look at the girls, and they're like, and I go, what she said.
Yeah, there you go.
And it was done. I mean, from then on, it was like, okay. And, you know, to win at 25-15 and then to win 15-10, we had something like 22 kills in that 4th set, and you could look across the net, and they were like, what just happened? So it was really nice to see us just embrace, we're great. Let's be great consistently.
Yeah, and that, you mentioned that, again, just a moment ago, how this team played their best volleyball all season in those last 2 sets. Just a little taste of what this team was capable of.
Right.
How great is it to see that come out in the championship match when you need it most?
It's really nice, and we got done. We get back on the bus. I'm walking back on the bus, and you've never heard joy like an entire team singing at the top of their lungs, Leonard Skinner, Sweet Home Alabama. But we talk about it, and the girls are like, you were right, this is a lot harder than we thought. I go, yeah, but you did it. Yeah. So we couldn't have been happier. You know, we got back to the hotel, it was 11:30 at night, they're having pizza sitting in the lobby, and it's not really even loud. It's just a sense of just satisfaction and joy and peace of we did it. So it was really nice to see that.
The win over Sac State puts you back in the NCAA tournament for the 2nd year. Also puts you to 30 wins, 30-7. Only 4 teams in the country of the 334 that play D1 volleyball have 30 wins. It's been an incredible season, but it's not over yet. Talk about what's next for this group.
It's probably going to be Minnesota. Our RPI is like 71, 72 right now, which is still like 17 points better than last year. So that's great that we're kind of trending in that direction. Minnesota's not quite as experienced. They're still unbelievable. But our kids have already said, you know, and I told them, I was like, last year y'all were just happy to be there. I go, but that's got to stop. And they were all like, no, you're right. You're right. So I think for us, it's like, what can we do to prepare? Because we've accomplished every goal we've wanted to this year. The only goal that we have left, and the kids even said, they want to send somebody home in December. And that's pretty cool that they're like, hey, we're playing in December, we're going to get after it, and we're going to see what we can do to shock somebody. So we're by far the best number 4 seed in the nation. There's nobody else that is physical as we are. So it's just because of geography where we're sent. So we just got to see what we can do.
Well, you'll find out officially your fate and destination coming up on Sunday on the NCAA selection show. If it is Minnesota or someplace else, or however that works, Mark, congratulations again on an incredible season, a great run in Sacramento, and best of luck in the big dance this next week.
Appreciate it.
Mark Pryor, 2-time Big Sky Tournament champ. Kelly, back to you.
All right, thanks, Alex. Congrats again to UND on their second trip to the NCAA tournament in as many years, becoming the first UND athletics program to win back-to-back Big Sky titles in the process. Not a bad way to leave your mark before leaving for the Summit League next season. Well, coming up next, Head to Head is back this week, featuring Marty Mueller and pinch hitter Max Jensen. Stay right here.
Midco Sports Tonight, presented by Avera Orthopedics.